I'm gonna just do this early. Do this live early. Do this live early. Do this live early. It's time to do it early because it's needed. So I want to give thanks to the great mother, the ancestors, the great father, the ancestors, the angels, the archangels. I want to give thanks to them and ask to protect those that are striving for righteousness, protect us from those that are claiming to be righteous. So I'll go ahead. I feel like I need to say what I need to say, get this off my chest once and for all, because I don't like the path that our people going down. I don't like that. I think that what our people are doing is unheard of, and I know it's a so-called holiday. So I'm gonna go ahead and say what I got. So-called African American FBAs. I'm not gonna one made up name. Made is after you got the food. Indigenous to the land. Indigenous to the land. Recognize that it is. Of law, I'm letting y'all know. There are many people that are actually debunking this whole thing being called FBA because they realize the craziness and the unheard of ways of this. We understand that the so-called black man and black men of America were the foundation people that helped build this country, but you're not that, and black is not, and our people, black is not it's not the color of it's not a race. It's not dealing with a race of people. The color black don't deal with a race of people. That was also a label that was put on you. So that being said, none of that stuff exists. So if you're calling yourself that, be ready for the consequences of that. Because first and foremost, there's no unity when you use the word FBA. There is not a tribe or any type of nothing backing that word FBA. In a court of law, it don't even exist. That's something that was made up to bring more confusion to a people that don't know their culture. How you doing? That is something made up that was created of people who culture was taken from them and crazy and causing them to start going around the wrong path for me. So that's what I wanted to say about the whole FBA thing. It's about that. There's no reparations going to come out of it with you and keep on playing games with you over and over again, just to go ahead and manipulate you and get you to go ahead and finally get your back against the wall. So anyway, that's what it's all about. In law, FBA don't exist. Black doesn't exist. The race black doesn't exist. African American is named after a fool. You cannot just keep on doing this. You can't keep on following these people. And I'm waiting for my computer to download so I can show you who's the founder of the FBA, the whole FBA thing. I'm telling y'all what I know. It don't exist in the court of law. Y'all keep on following people saying that this is what you are, this is what you are. But how do you know that? They can't give you any type of evidence on it. So I'm just going to let you know that it don't exist. African American, that don't exist. Black don't exist. The word black in the Black Laws Dictionary, edition, the 4th edition, it speaks about that. It speaks on the color black means death in so many ways. Alright, how about this? This is how I know you probably belong to homeboy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this to you. I'm trying to teach and y'all trying to be controlling and stuff. don't got time for that. All of y'all that think it's a joke, do that on other person's channel that sent y'all over here. Do that to the person that sent you over here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you like this: if y'all want to listen to people calling you an FBA, if you want to go ahead and be in confusion, go ahead and be my guest. Because everybody lead me down the wrong path. You want to be called FBA? Be my guest here on out. That's what you want to be called. You want to be called foundational Black Americans, and the color black doesn't really exist in the court of law. It does. Well, it does means death, and you want to call yourself a dead person. And I hate to say, oh, unalive person. Let me say that. You want to be called an unalive person. That's what it means in the Black Laws Dictionary. The original Americans were the copper-colored people of this country. That is also legally. That's also legal, and that's also the truth. If you want to call yourself FBA, be my guest. If you want to let the blind lead the blind, if you want to listen to all these different agents telling you that you're foundational Black American, more power to you. You're not no foundational Black American. That's what it is. You've been lied to for the longest time, and I'm telling you, one of these days, somebody gonna go back to this daggone video, and they're gonna say I was telling the truth. In the court of law, FBA don't exist. And I'm telling you, the laws were made by the people that were already over here before, and they went on, and the people that took over, they twisted everything and made their own laws. There was a confederacy over here already that were people that looked like this. They were already over here. They didn't live in no teepees or no huts. They didn't live like that over here. They don't want to tell you that. But I digress. I just want to share this with you, and I want to let y'all know that you're listening to people out there that are misleading you, and they're not telling you what the real deal is. They don't want to tell you that you're actually indigenous to the land. They don't want to tell you how to find out who you are connected to, what tribe you're connected to. They don't want to tell you that because they don't know themselves, or they know they don't want to tell you because it's going to mess up their money or their following. Because what they don't tell you, the more followers that they have on YouTube, the more money that they get. The more subscribers they have, the more money they get. The more subscribers they have, the more money they get. And they start getting what? They start getting they start getting offers. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out the word for offers. Like they start getting people in advertising. They start getting advertising and so on for them. That's what they got going on. How you doing, Jurassic edits? That's what they do. Listen, they get a lot of sponsorship and all of that. I'm telling y'all what I know. So you can go ahead and follow these people calling themselves FBA, and you go ahead down that rabbit hole of confusion. I guarantee you, once you go down that rabbit hole of confusion, you're going to try to figure out how you're going to get out that confusion, because the stuff is real. They are blind. They are blindly doing this on purpose to you, let you know that you're FBA. FBA does not exist. Matter of fact, the next time I go live, I'm going to start reading stuff and start showing you who created the concept of FBA. I should do that tomorrow. I said I was going to do it today, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Forget that. I'm going to show you tomorrow who started the whole FBA thing. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm getting tired. Y'all keep on calling yourselves FBA, Foundational Black Americans. That don't even exist. Many of you so-called black people came from out of Louisiana, came from out of Mississippi, and don't even realize you have a direct link to Haiti. Don't even realize that you're actually indigenous already. I told y'all that was a daggone empress that's alive named Empress Sheba the Third, who's alive today, who said the kingdom of Africa stretched from the Americas. I mean, from Africa all the way to the Americas. But this is the thing: we were already over here. We were already over here, and we was already doing our own thing over here. They keep on trying to have you thinking that you're so-called black, Negro color and all that. You're not. You know what I'm saying? That's something that they made up. That's what they call the Christian color codes. That was created by the Vatican. The Vatican created all of that. The brain chaos and confusion. Y'all gotta realize how powerful the Vatican really is. The Vatican is powerful as hell. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that the new Pope have what they call Creole blood. Creole blood is also a mixture of our blood. See, they don't want to tell you all of this. That Creole bloodline goes directly back to Haiti. Go back to the indigenous bloodline of the people of the Americas. You know what I'm saying? The people that's in the Caribbean. See, they don't want to tell you all this stuff. But I'm here to let you know what's up. And I'm telling you right now, you call yourself FBA, y'all trying to get reparations, it's not going to happen. They're not going to give you reparations because guess what? Anybody nowadays, they're going to use that term and claim that they're foundational too. You're going to start having people saying, I'm foundational this and foundational that. Everything has to be done by the court of law, man. By the court of law. Point blank, period. That's how it works. The court of law works that way. You know what I'm saying? So, in so many ways, you need to know the laws. Once you learn the laws of the land, you'll be all right. But once you also learn the terminology or etymology of words, then you'll realize that they're playing with you. The etymology of words are serious. They are not going to give reparations to people that call themselves FBA or so-called African American. I need y'all to wake up and realize that and see that I'm telling you, the chicken's going to come home to roost real soon. And what they're not telling you is that they can deport so-called black people. They can, because you're going by those names. You're going by those names, y'all. You'll see in due time. And I stand for it and let you know, like they know what they're doing. You gotta remember, these people play with the words. They do a lot of word play. And if you don't know the etymology of words, you're gonna get caught up and messed up at the same time. So please be aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They try to confuse you. They want to manipulate the whole thing dealing with the laws by using different words. Etymology is real. You got to know the meanings of these words and the truth behind all these words. So on that note, I ain't going to be on here long. I just want to let y'all know how I feel and where I stand on that. And y'all take care. It's your boy Neg Adezo, also known as Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire, better known as Brother B Forte Ill. Y'all take care. I'm out. Peace, love, and light, dark and supreme balance to the universe, and may the great mother and great father watch over you and protect you from all the negative people and all the negative energies out there and all the people that claim to be righteous but are actually unrighteous. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Salute.